Inverts are in, fish are in, and your parameters are stable. Now it's time for the fun part, adding your first coral. Corals bring movement, color, and life to your reef, but choosing the right ones and placing them properly is key to their success. I am Jess, and this is Year of the Reef, episode 14. Soft corals are the perfect choice for your first coral because they're hardy, adaptable, and don't require the complex care that many stony corals do. They thrive in a variety of lighting conditions and water parameters, making them more forgiving in a new aquarium. Plus, they grow at a steady pace, allowing you to enjoy both their beauty and the satisfaction of watching your reef flourish over time. Among the best soft corals for a new aquarium are leather corals. They come in many varieties such as toadstools, finger leathers, and cabbage leathers, and can grow quite large over time, making them a striking feature in any tank. While they aren't always the most vibrantly colored corals, their flowing polyps create a beautiful movement in the aquarium. Some types, like green polyp toadstools, cabbage leathers, and cineraria, offer stunning shades of green that stand out under the right light. One important consideration for leather corals is water flow. They periodically shed their outer layer to remove algae and debris, and a moderate to strong water current helps facilitate this process. Without sufficient flow, they may struggle to expand their polyps properly, leading to stress and potential decline in health. Zoanthids, commonly called zoas, are another excellent choice for beginner reef keepers. These small colonial polyps come in a huge array of colors and patterns, from neon greens and purples to deep reds and oranges. Zoanthids grow in dense mat-like clusters, making them a perfect candidate for creating a visually striking zoa garden. One of the best aspects of zoanthids is their adaptability. They tolerate a range of lighting and flow conditions, though moderate flow is ideal to prevent debris from settling on their base. With their compact growth habit, they can be strategically placed in small pockets of rockwork to add bursts of color without overwhelming other corals. Star polyps are known for their vibrant green coloration and grass-like appearance. They add both texture and movement to a reef tank, making them a favorite among beginners. However, they are also notorious for their rapid growth and ability to overtake surrounding rock if not properly managed. To prevent star polyps from spreading uncontrollably, consider placing them on an isolated rock or a controlled section of the tank. This allows you to trim them back as needed without them encroaching on other corals. Despite their aggressive growth, they are one of the easiest corals to care for, thriving under a wide range of conditions. Mushroom corals are another beginner-friendly option. These soft, fleshy corals come in a variety of colors and patterns, from solid blues and greens to intricate speckled or striped designs. They have a unique growth habit, often detaching from their initial placement and drifting to new areas of the tank where they settle and form colonies. Mushrooms prefer lower to moderate lighting and gentle water flow, making them well suited for lower areas of the tank. If placed in high flow, they may struggle to attach properly, so finding a calm, stable environment is key. Clove polyps offer a delicate swaying appearance with feathery polyps that extend gracefully into the water column. Some varieties feature colorful tips or fluorescent centers, making them an eye-catching addition. They're relatively easy to care for and tolerate a variety of lighting conditions. However, like star polyps, they can grow quickly, so placement on a controlled area of rockwork is recommended. Moderate flow helps keep them free from debris while allowing their delicate polyps to sway naturally. Before adding any coral to your aquarium, it's essential to dip them to remove unwanted pests and hitchhikers that could be harmful to your tank. To do this, start with 1 gallon of clean salt water and add 2 milliliters of Waterbox coral dip. This dip helps eliminate any hidden parasites and also aids in healing any damaged tissue or bacterial infections the coral may have. Let the coral sit in the dip for up to 5 minutes, then rinse in a separate bucket of clean salt water before placing in your aquarium. In our Infinia Reef 230.6, we started by adding some large leather corals along with rocks of star polyps, zoanthids, and mushrooms as our main centerpiece corals. These larger soft corals help to fill in the space and create a beautiful natural look from the start. Smaller frags of clove polyps and other soft corals are placed around the rockwork, where they will gradually grow in and complement the overall design as the tank matures. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications as we're dropping new videos just like this weekly. Proper placement is essential for long-term success of your corals. Factors such as light intensity, water flow, growth pattern, and space requirements should all be carefully considered before securing them in place. Some corals thrive under intense lighting, while others prefer shaded areas. Similarly, certain species require strong water movement, whereas others do best in low flow. Understanding these needs helps prevent stress and promotes optimal health. Corals also have different growth patterns. Some spread along the rockwork, others branch upward, and some encrust surfaces. Tall-growing corals should also be positioned where they have room to expand without being obstructed, while wide-spreading species need strategic placement to prevent them from overtaking valuable rock space. Growth speed is another crucial factor to consider. Fast-growing corals should not be placed on primary rock structures where they may become difficult to manage. Instead, placing them on smaller, isolated rocks allows for easier trimming and control, ensuring a balanced and well-maintained reef. After selecting the best location, place the coral gently in the area without gluing it down right away. This allows time to observe its reaction to the environment. If the coral opens fully and expands its polyps, it's likely happy with its placement. After a few days of observation, use reef-safe glue or epoxy to secure it to the rock. If a coral does not appear to be thriving in its initial location, don't hesitate to move it to a new spot and repeat the observation process. Sometimes subtle differences in light and flow can make all the difference in the coral's happiness. Finding the right spot can take some trial and error, but it's worth the effort to ensure your corals thrive. Adding your first coral is an exciting milestone in your reef keeping journey. By selecting hardy, beginner-friendly corals, properly dipping them before introduction, and carefully choosing their placement, you'll be well on your way to establishing a thriving, vibrant reef tank.